respect. Welcome to the DAP show. I'm just going to give you guys a quick snippet of a DAP email, or you might want to call it a DAP letter. But give me 1 minute. I'll be right back with you. Give me about a few seconds. Peace, blessings, 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 and much blessings to the good energy people. What's good with you? Yeah, please share the page, like the page. What's going on? Listen, we got a DAP letter going on. Someone inboxed me a email basically, and they wanted me to ask the DAP people basically this question reference to dealing with a player. Should they really get out? Or how do they handle it? All right. Should they get out or should they deal with it? Here is the letter. Here we go. Dear DAP, I decided to write you to tell you my story. 4 months ago, I got separated from an abused spouse. When we separated, I decided that I didn't want a relationship with anyone. I just wanted a friend with benefits. I had the perfect person in mind. He is a known player of sorts. He looks the part. He has money and spends it freely. I decided to reach out to him for a night of fun. Fun is what it was. That's it. Remember that. Now, a little background on him. He has multiple children with multiple women. He has children over 8. Okay, over 8 children. We don't know that number. All right. Okay. She wanted to have a night out with him. Fun. Okay. Now he has a long-term partner and a girlfriend. He and I have been friends for years. I was well aware of his assumed relationship status as well as his player nature. I knew who I was dealing with. I went into it with my eyes wide open. I was his confidant before I approached him. All right. I knew he is an all-around player and a kitty cat slayer. Things went well that first night, and we had an ongoing situationship. I like what he did. The benefits were good. I was always aware of these women, and they knew me as his friend, his sis. There was never any issues until recently. Recently, the long-term partner approached me and asked, was I sleeping with him? Now, mind you, this long-term partner is basically someone who have children with him. Or maybe not. Okay, I was always aware of these women, okay, and they knew me as his friend and sis. There was never any issues until recently. Recently, the long-term partner approached me and asked, was I sleeping with him? I put on the best show ever. I denied it. I lied and comforted. Hold on for a minute. And I think she's saying basically she was what is that? Let's see. It's confusing a little bit. Okay, it was complicated and confronted. I think she comforted, and they had bonded. They bonded after she lied when she came to her about this and said that she wasn't dealing with him. And now she wants to be my friend. Not long after she left, I got a message, a Facebook request from the girlfriend. This is someone else. She also wanted to befriend me. While this is going on, I decided that I wanted nothing more to do with him or them. I sent him a text breaking up. breaking off our situationship. I quoted the fact that he made it hot to so to speak. She wanted to break off because he made it hot. So this is what she texted him. I was perfectly fine with the late night rendezvous and early morning meet and beats. You know what it is, meet and beat, early in the morning, and them late rendezvous. But we was pulling up, but he was pulling up all the time. He was pulling up all the time, days and nights. He began to monopolize my time. He began doing boyfriend, husband things. I already knew who I was dealing with. He is the definition of a player. He has all these great qualities and talents. The woman he are involved with love him in a way, to me, is understandable. Yet, he continues to lie to them and manipulate them. I don't feel like I was manipulated or misled at all. I knew who I was dealing with. I knew I would never be his one and only. I wanted the benefits without the hassle. Though the benefits were good, the dynamic became strange. He wanted monogamy on the women parts, but he could do what he wanted. Now, for most women, that's a deal breaker. For me, it was fine because we were always safe. Okay, let me see something. Let me see if that's a call coming in from. Let me see. Give me 1 minute. One minute. Okay. He wanted monogamy on the woman parts, but he he do what he want. Now, for most women, that's a deal breaker. Okay. For me, it was fine because we were always safe. I gave him the freedom to be who he was without judgment or anything. I just wanted some fun and funds. I will say this. Dealing with the player is great if you can handle the baggage that comes from him. I couldn't deal because it became less fun. I got out, but how would you say I do? What would you say I do? Okay, what would you say she do for you listeners, all right? I know I sound like a selfish homewrecker, yet I don't feel that way. I saw what I wanted, I went after it, and I won. I moved on. So the question to those who are listening to this letter: have you ever willingly been with a player? Would you ever deal with a player? What extent are you willing to go to maintain a relationship with a player? And if you wanted to get out, what would you do? How would you go about trying to get out of that situation? Because look at the situation is a deep situation because now the longtime girlfriend came to the house and she suspects that she's sleeping with her. Now, if she find out later on, sleeping with him, if she found out later on, now the girlfriend or the longtime girlfriend going to feel like, lied to me. You fake. What should she do in this situation? Put your comments on the board. Much love and respect. I hope to see you soon. I'll be back. DAP, D.A.P. Much love.